So we're only students, and financially we can't do that much. We're paying for their tuition using our allowance and the money we saved up from the past, and I think the best way for us to help them is to show them that there are people who care about them, and there are people who wish that they can get a better education, a better living circumstance, and we want to interact with them, and we want to teach them things that they might not know.
Hello sir, good morning.
Yes, very good morning to you, please. It's me, Nabaraj Pande. Yes, I have been working in this school as a principal. Yes, I have just appointed as a principal in this school for 3 months.
We can see our guest. They are helping some students in your school. Tell us about those students and about their help also.
They are helping the students of our schools. These students are getting benefited with them. They have given them the students who are called orphans. They are getting chance, and they are thinking, they are having their hope of their better future. And if they didn't help us, we would not be able to give them such type of class. That's why I'm very happy with them, and I hope their help will be continued in our school on coming days also.
Foreign students also help nowadays. This is your first case or before this such kind of program?
This is my first experience I have experienced in my life. The foreigners, and there are different kind of NGOs and INGOs working in our country, Nepal, but I have first time got such type of opportunity to help the students by the help of the foreigner students.
Such type of help is good.
This is really good because of the condition of our country, Nepal. So many students are being homeless, and they are being orphanage, and they themselves are not being able to invest in their education themselves. That's why when they give such type of students like the Chinese, they are Chinese, and if they did not help, these students would never get such type of chance to get admitted in school, and they would never think about their bright future. That's why this type of help is really the holy type of help.
Our donors are so young, very young, and they are helping vast amount of money for those students. And how do you think about these activities?
Yes, this is really good because they are really, I think they are not mature enough, but their thinking is mature enough. If their thinking was not mature enough, they would not invest such a huge amount. Though they are not mature in age, I think they are mature in their thinking. And what I know about them is that I think their parents and their culture and their traditions are really mature. That's why they are thinking this, and they are helping in such a way.
Is our country needs such help from the foreign students?
I think if our country was rich, and if our country was capable enough, and if our leaders were not corrupted, such type of help would not be necessary for us. Because of the adverse situation of our country, Nepal, we are compelled to receive such type of help given by the foreigners. They are also students. I think they also don't have the source of huge amount of money. This is their compulsion to invest here when they see the situation of our country's students and child.
How our guest came in your school?
They came to my contact through the Resta Foundation. Mr. Resta sir was in our contact, and he informed us they are coming to do work in my school as a volunteer. What I have known about them is that they are the students, though they originated in China, they are studying in America, and I think they are the students of class 10, and they are coming here to do their voluntary job. Yes, they are doing here voluntary, they are not getting any kind of benefit, financial benefit in our institutions. They came and they did their best in our institution, and I hope on coming days also they will give continuity in their help by coming and by helping such type of students in our institution.
Thank you for giving us time.
Welcome, sir. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
What's your name?
my name is Yiwei Chen, and I'm a Chinese citizen.
My name is Shuxuan, and I'm from China.
And you are so young. In which class you are studying nowadays?
Class 10.
And you?
Class 10.
Same.
Yeah.
And where are you? Where is your school? High school.
Yes, I'm studying in a high school in America in the state of Massachusetts.
Yeah, I'm also studying in America. I'm studying in the Los Angeles.
Now you are spending lots of money for helping Nepalese poor, especially orphan students, to get them education, good educations, and it's a great work. We all Nepalese people hardly thank you for such activities also. And how you inspired to help those orphan children?
So we're only students, and financially we can't do that much. We're paying for their tuition using our allowance and the money we saved up from the past, and I think the best way for us to help them is to show them that there are people who care about them, and there are people who wish that they can get a better education, a better living circumstance, and we want to interact with them, and we want to teach them things that they might not know in their own school, such as the American culture, the Chinese culture and history, and we want to show them that there are a lot of knowledge beyond what they're learning, and there are definitely more opportunities that they can grab than what they're being provided now.
It is your first time to help such children, or it's before you already helped?
So I've been donating books and school supplies to the underprivileged children in China, but this is my first time in Nepal helping these kids.
How many Nepalese orphan children are you going to help?
I'm going to help 6 children, but I'm only financially supporting 3. Yeah.
And how old are they, and in which class they are studying now?
So the 3 children that I'm sponsoring financially are studying in class 9, class 6, and class 1.
How long are you going to help them? Especially, I want to ask San.
Okay, so we are helping them for their 2 years tuition. And right now in school, we are helping them for 10 days for their school and in their daily life. Yeah.
How much it cost?
So for the 2-year tuition, every child needs 30,000 Nepali currency in order to stay in school. So 6 times 30,000, 180,000.
It's nearly 2 lakh. It means 200,000. It's a very big money. How do you manage to just collect or deposit such a vast amount of money?
So we've been saving our allowance, And in China, we also have this tradition that during Chinese New Year's, the elder members of the family would give the kids in the family a red envelope of some money for good luck in the new year. So every year we get a sum of money, and we've been saving this red envelope money for future uses. And once we get to know about the Rasta Foundation and the work they're doing, we decided that it's best for us to donate this money and into sponsoring these kids.
Are you planning to continue this activity in future also?
Yes, definitely. In the 10 days we've been here, these kids are just so adorable, and we've definitely made friends with them. So I think it is the best if we, in the future, we will plan to come here maybe to support them financially, and we'll be in contact with them through social media, email, and we're definitely very excited to see what this opportunity can bring them.
I'm going to ask the last question to Shan. What's your future plan about this activity?
Okay, so we are going to support them financially, and maybe for the next year we are going to come to Nepal again and trying to help them.
Thank you for your time and talks.
Thank you.